introduction to the index number. We'll just quickly revise. Okay. So we all know that we started with the topic, that is, we started with the maths 2, right? In maths 2, we started with the index number. Okay. Now in index number, the weightage for index number is minimum 6 or maximum 8 marks. As I said, the correct weightage for each and every topic is not yet disclosed. So therefore, we are saying either for 6 marks or for 8 marks. When I'm saying index number is what? When we say the commodity of the previous year price, we compare with the current year price. So how the current year price will be decided by the government? Okay.
Sandeep sir, sorry sir.
Because index number says the.
संदीप सर, वीडियो ब्लर हो रहा है सर.
Yes.
थोड़ा वेट करते 1-2 मिनट के लिए. हाँ, वीडियो ब्लर हो रहा है.
विशाल सर.
हाँ, वीडियो ब्लर हो रहा है सर. 2 मिनट वेट करते.
ओके, ठीक है.
संदीप सर, वाईफाई पे है ना सब?
सब वाईफाई पे ही है.
देखिए मोबाइल का इंटरनेट ऑन है क्या?
कॉल किया था क्या?
नहीं, मोबाइल इंटरनेट भी बंद है ना?
सब बंद है.
ओके स्टूडेंट्स, सब लोग अपने अपने वीडियो बंद कर दीजिए. सारे स्टूडेंट अपने अपने वीडियो बंद कर दीजिए. संदीप सर, सिग्नल स्ट्रांग है वाईफाई?
वाईफाई सिग्नल स्ट्रांग है. हाँ, पूरा स्ट्रांग है. आता बघा.
ना सिग्नल डाऊन आहे सर तुमचा. रेड सिग्नल दाखवतोय. सर मोबाईल नेट ऑन करा, वाईफाई बंद करा. संदीप सर. सर व्हॉइस ऑन करा, व्हॉइस ऑन नाही तुमचा, अनम्यूट करा.
आता बघा नाही सर.
ओके सर, स्टार्ट.
Okay, start. Thank you, sir. Okay, students, due to some technical issue, we will start again. Good morning, everyone. Now, yesterday we started with the index number, as you all know. So the total weightage for index number is around 6 to 8 marks. It is visible everyone. Okay, so the total weightage is 6 to 8 marks. Now, when we started with the index number, we last time discussed about the types of index number. Remember everyone, types of index number. Okay, so in types of index number, first type is price index number. We will just quickly revise and then we will start with the topic, today's topic. When I am saying price index number, it is a changes in price, correct? So we have price index number, then we have quantity index number, and third is value index number. Okay. So whenever we are discussing about the index number, we always discussing about these three types of index number: price index number, quantity index number, and value index number. But out of these three, price index number is very, very important. Okay. So the maximum questions will be asked on the price index number. So you can give 5 star. Okay. The total 3 types of index numbers there, but out of that, price index number is very, very important. Okay. Now today we start with the next part, which is related with this. That is called as construction of index number. क्या बोलेंगे हम लोग इसको? Construction of index number, or in simple word we can say calculation of index number. So which are the different methods are there? Calculation of index number. So in calculation of index number, we have simple or unweighted. Okay, we have first method, which is simple or unweighted, and the second one is weighted. So first one is simple or unweighted, second one is weighted. So what is the difference between the simple and unweighted? So in whole chapter, we only discussing about the simple and unweighted index number. How we will calculate the index number with these two methods. So when I say simple or unweighted, in this particular type of calculation, equal importance given to the each and every commodity. When each and every commodity given the equal importance, it is called as simple or unweighted. Whereas if the relative importance, when I am saying relative importance given to the certain commodity, such commodities are known as, or such particular problems are known as weighted index number. So what is the relative importance, sir? What is the relative? Can you explain relative importance? Yes. If you take one simple example to understand the relative importance. Now we are in lockdown, correct? We can take the live example. Now we are in lockdown. So everyone will have, everyone will have their house, everyone having their, some students will have their own car, okay? Or their parents will have a car, correct? So when I'm talking about the luxurious goods, like car, bike, okay, or air conditioner. As compared to this, आज की डेट में आपको क्या जरूरी है? क्या आप बोलोगे कि आज मुझे गाड़ी से ट्रैवल करना जरूरी है आज के डेट में? नहीं, बाहर जाके आपको पुलिस पकड़ लेगा। तो आपको क्या जरूरी है? आपको जरूरी है नेसेसिटी गुड्स। So when I'm comparing necessity goods and when I'm comparing luxurious goods, so now the relative importance in today's life is for necessity goods, and in day-to-day life also, we have the importance for the necessity goods. So when I'm saying relative importance, means of extra effort or extra importance given to that certain commodities, that is called as weighted index number. So that is the difference, main difference between this. Here equal importance, simple में equal importance to each and every commodity. यहाँ पे कोई भी bifurcation नहीं. Whereas here we can say that the importance is given only to the certain commodities. Okay. Now in simple index number, there are the three methods. Correct? In simple index number, we have same price or median value, right? So in simple index number or simple aggregative or weighted aggregative में अगर अपने को डिस्कस करना है, so we'll say that first हम लोग क्या करते हैं, इसको यहाँ पे कंप्लीट कर लेते हैं। आप लोग कंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ इंडेक्स नंबर सिंपल अनवेटेड simple aggregate method is the first method of construction, and weighted aggregate is the second method of construction. When we construct, when we calculate, when we find out the value for index number, these are the two main methods are there. Okay. So if I'm taking one simple example, if I'm taking a simple example, what is the difference between the simple and unweighted? So if I want to find out the price index number, okay. If I want to find out the price index number, okay. If I want to, it is visible everyone. This is simple or unweighted aggregate method. Here it is weighted. I will explain you in detail. So first of all, what is the difference between the simple and aggregate? We can understand, or we can directly go with this. So first, we can say, if I want to find out the price index number, with the method of simple aggregate method, my formula is P01. Yesterday we seen this formula. P01 is equal to summation of P1 upon summation of P0 into 100. Okay, so this is the formula for simple aggregative method for price index number. Okay, then okay, if same price index number, if you want to find out in weighted, so what will be the formula? Again, it is denoted by P01. In weighted aggregative method, formula is, we will say summation of P1 upon summation of P0 into 100. But as the name suggests, weighted aggregative method, so we have to multiply with the weight, that is denoted by the W. Correct? So my formula for price index number in weighted aggregative method is summation of P1 into W upon summation of P0 into W into 100. Correct? So this is the main basic difference. Here only we have to consider about the price. Here we have to multiply with the weight. Okay? So everyone, please write down this. Please note down this. It is visible, everyone. Okay, I will read it for you. This is simple aggregative method, and here it is weighted aggregative method. Yeah, aggregate method. इतना नोट डाउन कर लो स्टूडेंट्स.
संदीप सर,
Yes, sir.
ते एकदा ब्लूटूथ रिमूव्ह करून बघा ना, त्याचा व्हॉइस अडकतोय त्यामुळे ब्लूटूथ मुळे. बंद करा, ते बंद करा सर. बंद करून बघा ना, व्हॉइस अडकतोय, बंद करून बघा. हा, आता बॅक साईडला मूव्ह करून बोला, फक्त बॅक साईडला मूव्ह करून.
हॅलो.
अजून एकदा.
हॅलो, गुड मॉर्निंग.
हा, आता क्लिअर येतोय सर. ओके
ओके.
ओके ओके सर, डन.
Students, have you finished with this? Give the next heading, construction of index numbers. In construction of index numbers, we have two methods: simple aggregate method and weighted aggregate method. The formula for simple aggregated method is P01 summation of P1 upon P0 into 100, whereas in weighted index number, P01 is equal to summation of P1 into weight upon P0 into weight into 100. Done, everyone? Okay, done. Construction of index number. First part, simple aggregate method. Formula is P01 is equals to summation of P1 upon P0 into 100. Next is weighted aggregate method. P01 is equals to summation of P1 into weight upon P0 into weight into 100. Done, everyone?
ओके सर.
Okay. To understand the simple aggregative method, we will solve example based on this. But before that, there are the three types of questions is asked in simple aggregative method. So we will write down the formula. आप सब लोग मेरे साथ formulas copy कर सकते हो, right? So first is price index number. Second is quantity index number. Price index number, everyone knows the formula for price index number. I have written twice before this. So we all know that price index number is denoted by P01 summation of P1 upon summation of P0 into 100. When it comes to the quantity, Q01 is equal to summation of Q1 upon summation of Q0 into 100. And the last one is value index number. Okay, total three types in simple aggregative method. V01 is equals to summation of P1 Q1 upon P0 Q0. The first type, because there are the total 3 types in index number. One is simple aggregative method, second is weighted aggregative method, and third is cost of living. That will be the total different concept. So today we are starting with the type number 1. If it is not visible, I am repeating this. Type number 1, simple aggregative method. Generally on this type, the question will be asked for 2 marks. So you can understand the type is very simple because it is asked only for 2 marks. In simple aggregative method, we have to calculate 3 types of index number. Type number 1, उसमें से type 1 में से first part is price index number. Okay, so price index number is denoted by capital P01 is equal to summation of P1 upon P0 into 100. Then second part, quantity index number. Quantity index number is denoted by capital Q01 of Q1, quantity of the current year, upon summation Q0, quantity of the base year, into 100. Correct? Now in value index number, we have some additional calculations, because what we require in value index number is denoted by the capital letter V01 is equal to summation of P1 into Q1. What is P1 stand for? Price of the current year. What is Q1 stand for? Quantity of the current year. So we need to find out the product of these two. So we have to multiply P1 column with the Q1 column. We get summation P1 Q1. Similarly, we have P0, price of the base year, into Q0, that is quantity of the base year. Again, we have to multiply P0 column with the Q0, and we get a column that is summation of P0 Q0. And again, we have to multiply with the 100. Clear, all the students? Noted, everyone?
संदीप सर,
So based on this,
संदीप सर, एक बार वाईफाई ट्राई कीजिए ना, वाईफाई.
yes sir. बंद करूं?
हाँ, नेट बंद करूं, वाईफाई ट्राई करा ना एकदा.
Okay.
ओके सर, डन.
अभी हाँ सर.
डन. ओके, क्लियर है.
हाँ, okay. Sir, can you share that page number 86 first with all the students? Okay. So students, we are starting with the exercise 5.1. Okay. Now here we done with our introduction part. Now if you see the exercise 5.1, the question number 1, if you see, in that question number 1 is given, right? So now in question number 1, what is the information given? You can zoom it if you are not, it is not visible, you can zoom it, everyone. They have given the information about the commodity. Okay. Then price in 1995. And price in 2000. Okay. First, understand the question number 1. Then you can easily able to solve this because very simple calculation is there. Now, always we have to read the question first. If I am reading that particular question for all, find the value, find the price index number by using simple aggregative method. Correct? So when we have a textbook, we can underline this simple aggregative method. When in question, they have always specified which method we have to follow. So find the price index number using simple aggregative method in each of the following examples. So we started with the first question. Always they mention the base year. Like this first question, they have mentioned use 1995 as a base year in the following problem. So always we mention base year or 1995 in base year. क्वेश्चंस में हमेशा दिया होगा तो अच्छी बात है, नहीं दिया है तो मैंने आपको लास्ट टाइम इंट्रोडक्शन में बताया था द ईयर विच इज ओल्डेस्ट वन, जो भी पुराना वाला ये ईयर होगा दैट विल बी द बेस एंड द लेटेस्ट वन करंट ईयर हम लोग कंसीडर करेंगे इफ नथिंग इज मेंशन. So in that case we can say let 1995 is the base year, but here they already mentioned, so we can say let. It is given in the question. It is visible 1995 is equals to base year. Then commodities are given. Okay, instead of giving the name, they have given P, Q, R, S, and T. Right? Then price in 1995. So we all already written here in 1995. Okay, 1995 is a base year. So if this is base year, so this is we can consider P0. Then price in 2000. So this is considered P1. Okay, so price in 1995 P0, price in 2000 P1. If I am saying values are given 15, 20, 24, 22, then 28, correct? Then 27, 38, 32, 40, and 45. Okay. Yes, all the students. Here this is commodities P, Q, R, S, T, which is given as per the problem. Then price in 1995, because it is a base year, so P0, values are given 15, 20, then 24, 22, 28. Then price in 2000, that is latest year, so P1, so the values are 27, 28, sorry, 38, 32, 40, and 45, right? Now we have to do the calculations part. Everyone, आप अपने यहाँ पे भी calculate कर सकते हो अपने book में भी. So see the calculation part. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. 11 plus 8. 11 plus 8 is 19. So carry करेगा 1. 1, 2 plus 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 10. So we are getting 109 is called as summation of P0 is 109. Summation of P0 कितना मिला सबको everyone? Summation of P0 is 109. Then if I want to find out the summation of P1, so 27 is 7 plus 8 is 15. 15 plus 2 is 17. 17 plus 5. Correct? So 17 plus 5. So here we are getting summation P1. So 17 plus 5, that is gives me 22. Carry करेगा 2. 4 plus 4, 8 plus 2, 10, 13, 16, 18. So I'm getting 182. Okay. So whenever we have to calculate the price index number, the information is given in this format. Okay. So commodities are given, prices are given, pricing in current year and base year both are given. We need to find out only summation. Why? The formula says summation of P1. That's what total values of P1. Then summation of P0. Correct? So P1, P0 या P0, P1 जैसे आपने order में लिखा है वैसे. Once we're done with this, we have to solve the sum. Correct? So you will write okay. इसी को मैं यहाँ पे continue कर रहा हूँ. So you will write price index number by using simple aggregate method. Okay, price index number calculate करना है, but by using which method? Simple aggregate. So formula is P01 summation of P1 upon summation of P0 into 100. So how much is P1? P1 is 182. How much is P0? 109 into how much? 100. Correct? Now once we're done with this, we have to do the calculation part, right? 182, 109 into 100. So if I want to solve this calculation, if you take this 9 plus 1 10, so it must be divisible by 2, और ये भी divisible by 2 हो सकता है क्या? नहीं, तो ये भी divisible by 2 नहीं हो सकता, क्योंकि यहाँ पे 9 है. करेक्ट? तो अगर अपने को कैलकुलेशन यहाँ पे सॉल्व नहीं कर सकते हो, करेक्ट, तो वी कैन से डायरेक्टली मल्टीप्लाई कर दो. तो वी आर गेटिंग 18,200 divided by 109. Correct? 182 into 100 upon 109. Summation of P1 is how much? 182. Summation of P0 is how much? 109. Correct? So if you total this, divide this, अगर आप इसको divide करोगे, correct? अभी divide करने के लिए आपको calculations करना पड़ेगा. 18200 into 09. Okay? So अगर आप देखोगे 182 है और यहाँ पे 109 है, तो कैलकुलेशंस अगर हम लोग करने जाएंगे तो वी ऑलवेज याद रखो कि मैथ्स 2 में अपने को मैक्सिमम 2 डेसिमल तक कैलकुलेशंस करने आना चाहिए. ठीक है? जैसे हम लोग मैथ्स 2 करेंगे तो 2 डेसिमल तक कैलकुलेशंस करने आना चाहिए. सो स्टूडेंट्स, अभी इसका कैलकुलेशंस क्या आएगा, वी विल फाइंड इट आउट. ओके, डिवीजन करना है. इट इज विजिबल 182. तो अगर हम लोग कैलकुलेशंस करते हैं, यहाँ पे करूँ, चलेगा, दिखेगा सबको. 180, 109. So definitely first will be 109 क्योंकि 182 है. So first we will get 109 because we are not allowed to use the calculator. So we have to go with this calculation part only. So 12 2 है और यहाँ पे 9 है, तो 12 minus 9 that means gives me 3. यहाँ पे आएगा 7, तो 73 और ये 0, तो यहाँ से हम लोग लेंगे 0. Now everyone knows that कि 109 का टेबल डेफिनेटली सर किसी को नहीं आता, आपको भी नहीं आता है. करेक्ट? So if I'm saying 109, okay, someone has find out the answer, very good. Correct? So we will take the help of this. The answer is getting 166.9. So we can continue with that. Good. So 109, if I'm taking 6, multiplying with the 6, so 6 nines are how much? We can say how much? 6 nines are, we will get 54. 54 का कैरी करेगा 5, तो यहाँ पे हो जाएगा this, and 6 ones are 6, so 654 will be the calculation. अगर हम लोग माइनस करेंगे तो 10 में से 4 जाएगा तो 6, 12 में से 5 जाएगा तो 7, करेक्ट, आ जाएगा अगेन 0, राइट. सो अगेन वी टेक 6, so we are getting 654 कैलकुलेशन. सो अगेन 10 में से 4 जाएगा तो 6, 5 में से 5 जाएगा तो 0, 6 में से 1 जाएगा तो 106. So we got the answer is this 166.9 exact आ रहा है. So we can write the answer 166.9. ओके. अभी ये कैलकुलेशन आपको खुद को करना है, कैलकुलेशन आपको एग्जाम में करके नहीं दिखाना है. So we are getting the answer is 166.9. ओके. थोड़ा आपको लग रहा है ब्लर दिख रहा है, बट मैंने लिखा है विजिबल है. आप अगर इसको थोड़ा और चाहिए तो मैं इसको और बड़े हैंडराइटिंग में लिखता हूँ. तो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 is finished. Now same method we have to follow throughout the exercise. Okay. So first complete this question, everyone. First table and then calculation. Note down the solution. Okay, you can do the calculation orally also कि आपको यहाँ पे कैलकुलेशन करना है तो जरूरी आपके पास वैल्यूज एक बार आ गए हैं, आप फॉर्मूला में वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट करो एंड यू कैन डू योर ओन कैलकुलेशन. डन एवरीवन. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन फिनिश. Okay, sometimes we get this type of difficult calculations because this 182 and 109, which is not divisible actually. That's why this calculation is getting little bit difficult. But in exam, we definitely get a number which is divisible. If you see the next question, you will get the confidence. Okay, everyone. So I can remove this and I can start with the second question. Okay, everyone. I'm writing the second question. Now, in second question, again, if you see, use 1995 as a base year in the following problem. Correct? So I'm again writing what is given 1995 as a base year, the information which is given. Then we can say commodities are given. Then again price in 1995, so we'll consider this as a P0. Then we are given with the price in 2005, we will consider this as a P1. Okay, and the commodities which are given A, B, C, D, E. Okay, once we written the formula, we can start with the calculation. First is given 42, 30, 54, 70, 120, then 60, 55, 74, 110, and 1. Okay, now visible everyone. Please check. Commodities are given A, B, C, D, E. Price in 1995 is given 42, 30, 54, 70, 120. Then 60, 55, 74, 110, and 140. Correct? We are asked to find out the price index number. So what we will find out first of all, summation of P0 and summation of P1. Correct? So we can add this number everyone. 0, 4 plus 2, that gives me 6. 7 plus 2, 9. 9 plus 5, 14. 14 plus again 21. Carry करेगा 2. So I am getting 316. 316. आप भी क्रॉस वेरीफाई कर सकते हो कैलकुलेशन. आप भी अपने बुक में करो कैलकुलेशन. So we are getting the answer is 316 as a P0. Then if you add this number, we are getting 5 plus 4, which is 9. Then 5 plus 6, 11. 11 plus 7, 18. 18 plus 1, 19. 19 plus 4, that is 23. 23. Carry करेगा 2, and 2 plus 2, 4. So 439. So the calculation says summation of P0 is 316. Summation of P1 is 439. So again, if I'm saying, okay, I'm following this side. Price index number. Price index number by using simple aggregate method. Okay, price index number by using simple aggregate method. P01 is equal to summation P1 upon summation P0 into 100. So how much is P1? 439. How much is P0? 316 into 100. Correct? So we can say this number which is divisible. Correct? So calculations हम लोग कर सकते हैं. Someone got answer also. Very good. Good going. If you understand this concept, definitely you can solve full exercise also. So the basic thing is we need to understand how to solve this. How to solve this. Okay. So for this again calculations आपको करना है. It is divisible by 2 मुझे दिख रहा है. So I can divide by this 2. So I'm getting 2 1s are 2. 3 है तो carry करेगा 1. 11 हो जाएगा. 2 5s are 10, 1 carry है 16, so 2 8s are 158. I am getting answer, getting 50. Again, if I am dividing by 2, so I am getting 2 7s are 40, carry करेगा 1, so 8 है, so 2 9s are 18, I am getting 25. That is not divisible by definitely by 2, but will it be divisible by any number? Like 3 से divisible हो सकता है क्या? We can say. So here 3 से divisible भी नहीं होगा because 9 plus 7 is 16, so which is not divisible. Here 439 into 25. So we'll do the first calculation, that is 439 into 25 upon 79. So if I am multiplying this 439 into 25, 5 9s are 40, 5 3s are 50 plus 4 19, carry करेगा 1, 5 4s are 20 plus 1 21, this 2 9s are 18, 2 3s are 6 plus 1 7, 8, so I am getting 5, 8 plus 8 16 plus 1 17, carry करेगा 1 9. So I am getting 10,975 upon 79. 10,975 upon 79. Now definitely we have to do this calculation, 10,975 upon 79. Again, we don't know the table of 79, but we know the table for 80. We can prepare the table for 80. Always when the odd numbers are there in divisible, we have to always take the nearest number as a table. Like 81 है, तो 81 का table भी अपने को नहीं आता है. So we can take 80 का table and we can add numbers. If you don't know 79 का table, again we can go for 80 का table and we subtract certain numbers. Correct? So if I am doing that calculation, ये calculation में आपको करके दिखाता हूँ. पहले वाले calculations में many of the students को अगर doubt है तो यहाँ पे वो doubt solve हो जाएगा. Again 109 79. So definitely first is 79. So 9 में से 9 जाएगा तो 0, 10 में से 7 जाएगा तो 3, 307. सर 79 है और ये पे 307, तो अपने को 8 का टेबल तो आता है कि 8 जा होता है 64, 8 जा नहीं हो सकता है, तो 8 80 का टेबल 80 into 1 80, 80 into 2 160, 80 into 3 240, 80 into 4 320, but 320 तो सर इससे बड़ा हो रहा है, नहीं चलेगा. So we have to take 3. So 3 9s are 9 3s are 27, carry करेगा 2, 3 7 21 plus 2 23, माइनस करो 7 में से 7 जाएगा तो 0, 10 में से 3 जाएगा तो 7, 70 और वहां से ऊपर से आएगा 505. 8 8 होता है 64, 8 9 होता है 72. करेक्ट? 8 9 होता है 72, मतलब 720. तो 9 देंगे तो नहीं हो पाएगा सर, 720 नहीं है. तो वी कैन से दैट कि यहाँ पे 8 से कर सकते हैं. तो 8 9 72, 22 का 2 कैरी करेगा 7, 8 7 56, 56 प्लस 7 अगर हम लोग ऐड करेंगे, आई एम गेटिंग 56 प्लस 7 63. करेक्ट? तो 5 से 2 गया तो 3 कैरी करेगा एंड 10 से 3 जाएगा तो 7. सो अगेन आई विल टेक डॉट, 730 आ गया. करेक्ट? अब ये 730 एग्जैक्ट आएगा क्या? नहीं सकता है, अपने को क्या करना पड़ेगा, 9 लेना पड़ेगा. ओके, तो 9 9 81, क्या किया 8, 9 7 होता है 63, 63 प्लस 8 63 प्लस 8 71, 711. माइनस करो कितना बचेगा, 10 में से 1 जाएगा तो 9, 10 में से 1 जाएगा तो 9 और यहाँ पे 19. करेक्ट? सो योर आंसर मस्ट बी 138.92. मैक्सिमम अपने को 2 डेसिमल तक जाना है। ओके, मेनी ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स ने 138.9 तक रोक दिया था क्योंकि हमने पहले कैलकुलेशन में 1 डेसिमल तक रखा था। बट इन मैथ whenever we do the calculation part, try to till the 2 decimal. Okay, after decimal 2 decimal तक अपने को calculations करना है। Clear? So this is the way we have to solve this. Again थोड़ा calculation part है, but once we have a practice, okay, because you can see this, ये वाला concept आप easily solve कर सकते हो, यहाँ तक आपको कोई तकलीफ नहीं है। Only the calculation part जो यहाँ पे अटक रहा है, so those are very good in calculation, बहुत मजा आएगा उनको करने के। जिनको बहुत तकलीफ होता है कैलकुलेशन करने के लिए, they may be like feel कि सर ओके नहीं, this topic is always give you 8 out of 8. Correct? Done everyone? How many of you done this? All done? सबका मेरे पहले आंसर आ गया था। Very good. Sure, we can start with the next question, everyone. Next question. Okay. Vishal sir, can you share the screen? 86, page number 86. Okay, fine. So what we will do, we will stop here today. I give you certain homework, everyone. We solve this question, right? So in exercise 5.1, exercise 5.1, question number 2, 3, 4, 5, which is related with the price. So check this all questions. Question number 2 already we done. Sorry, question number 2 is already done. Question number 6 and question number 7. Vishal sir, please share page number 86 and 87 with the students. Okay. So these all 5 sums are similar with the price index number only. Okay. All the same sum. Okay. Yes, all the students. See the screen. Question number 1 and 2 we done. Question number 3 is also related with the price, base year price. Question number 4 is also related with the price. 5 also price. And on next page, page number 86 सर शेयर करेंगे आपको। तो आप ट्राई करो कि ये सम, अगर ये पांचों के पांचों सम सिंपल ही है, कोई तकलीफ नहीं, जो हमने ये 2 सम का मेथड फॉलो किया है उसी से आपको करना है, करेक्ट। बट आप ट्राई करो कि ये क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 तक आप कंप्लीट कर, क्योंकि वी हैव अ नेक्स्ट मैथ्स लेक्चर विल बी ऑन फ्राइडे, so till the Friday we have ample of time to complete that all 5 sums. आज थोड़ा नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम्स की वजह से थोड़ा वीडियो भी ब्लर जा रहा है और आवाज भी नहीं सुनाई दे रहा है, so that will be issue, वो हम लोग सॉर्ट आउट करेंगे। ओके, बट रेस्ट ऑफ दैट वी कैन से प्राइस इंडेक्स नंबर के 2 मार्क्स आपको डेफिनेटली मिल सकते हैं। सो ट्राई टू प्रैक्टिस दिस क्वेश्चन नंबर 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, and we will meet on Friday. Thank you everyone.